Hi guys, today welcome back to my channel where we are back with our Sims 4. I don't really want to call it a Let's Play because it's not a Let's Play, it's our renovation series. So last episode we renovated one of the base houses and we're going to do another. This time we're going to do the Streamlet Single. So if I, just bring those walls down, we'll kind of see what we're working with. So you have a bedroom at the front, a smallish bathroom here, this large open area that they've only got 3 things in, so they're not utilising that space at all, and then the kitchen off of there. Again, this time we are going to keep it semi-realistic in the sense that we're not going to bulldoze everything, start again. We're kind of going to go off of it as if this is somebody's house and like these are some modifications they've made over time. So what is, like, let me just turn on move objects. What is feasibly possible without costing like a crap ton of money? And to be honest, I don't know how much things cost, so we're just going to see how it goes. So my view for this house is there's going to be an elderly couple. Their kids have probably moved out. Maybe they've moved in to downsize, but now that all their kids have had children and they've got all these grandchildren and they want to come stay, visit their grandparents, but they've just got no room for them. So we're going to renovate it a bit to fit more of a grandparent aesthetic and then kind of add in some space. So I'm thinking we're going to add a small box room off of here, as if they've just kind of put on a square extension, because I think that is feasible. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then I'm also going to extend this bathroom by 1. We'll just give it a small bathroom extension, just because I feel like they would want a bath, because I don't know, it's just, if you've got grandkids you might need to put them in the bath. It's just nice to have both, I think. So we're going to give them a bath in there as well as a shower, and I do believe that this was, you could have fit it in, but I think it'd be a bit cramped. So maybe if they have like walkers or something, they need like a little bit more room. So they've just expanded their bathroom, and I think that is fine. I think they probably wouldn't have touched the kitchen, you know. They don't want to do loads because they don't like disrupt their life, but like with all the builders in, but they just want to do something so that their grandkids can come around a bit more often. So give me 2 seconds to delete everything and we're going to start from like a clean slate. Okay, cool. So I've just coloured that, fixed the windows, added in a little bit of roof and then removed everything. I kind of don't want to move the layout. I was thinking of coming in, you know, we could change the bedroom so it's at the back of the house and all this, but I just don't think they would do that. I think they would kind of do the minimum. So I'm going to grab these doors and then I'll pop one in here, and I'm possibly going to add one here. We're going to see how it goes in terms of building the bathroom, but I think that maybe when they did the bathroom extension they were like, you know, in the night if we need to go to the bathroom we don't want to be walking all the way around. Maybe their mobility isn't great, I don't know. So they've added in a little door so they can still get into their bathroom easier. Okay, so then in terms of decor, let's start in the bedroom because, I mean, we have to start somewhere and it's the one that's right in front of my face, so it's calling out to me. So for the wallpaper and the actual style of this house, I kind of want them to have been in here for a while, so it's a little bit dated. So maybe they decorated it when they first moved in, so it was like a bit up with the times, but then over time it's just kind of fallen behind, so it's not up to date. Maybe it's a little bit shabby but they're just not bothered to redo it, you know. Like it's a lot of effort and it's a lot of money to redecorate your whole house. So I just think they're happy as they are. They are not bothered about having someone come in and redecorate it all for them. So it's going to be a little bit cottagey, a little bit shabby chic, I guess. I'm not really sure, but yeah, a little bit dated. But I think it's going to look good. I'm going to do this one, I think. These are one of my favourite styles of house to do. I love older houses and I love that dated aesthetic. So I'm going to have a lot of fun doing this. I'm going to keep the carpet and I'm going to keep this textured carpet because textured carpet was a big thing. And I'm going to say the olden days, it's not really that old, but like in older homes, like if you look on like Rightmove or something, which is a website in the UK for those who don't know, where you can where you buy your houses, like it advertises all the houses that are for sale and you can have a mooch through it. Highly recommend. It's very fun to look at the houses that are like millions of pounds and just see how the other half lives. But if you look at like the houses that are on Rightmove that are kind of due an update, they all have some sort of like textured carpet. I've seen like bright red carpets. I went to view one house once and it was like downstairs was a bright red carpet and then upstairs in each of the bedrooms was like a different coloured, like bright blue, bright green, bright purple or something. And to be honest, I don't mind some of them. I think some of them you can pull them together. Like I said, but I like that aesthetic. I like older decor. So for me, I was like, I could work with this, but I feel like other people walking in would be like, that has to go. I'm sure there's like a different cottagey bed. Which pack has this just come from? cottage living. I thought there was another one, unless I'm just thinking of a different texture. Okay, cool. I'm going to do that one because we have like flowery. Yeah, I think we're going to do florals, different coloured florals in here. And then I want to give them like some chunky wooden furniture. I don't think they'd have anything like super stylized or anything. Possibly even just something like this, maybe. Like it's a little bit, it's got something to it. It's not just blocky, but it's not a set aesthetic. Like this is modern or this is janitor. That's like work, isn't it? So yeah, that wasn't a very good example to pull out there. And then I'm going to give them a wardrobe or a chest of drawers. What pack did this come from? And I'll see if there's a matching one. Do you know what? The high school years pack is one of my favourites. I find myself using a lot of stuff from there all the time. I think it just has some great pieces. Where is it? No, sorry, the Discover University. They don't have... I forget that is the only one. The high school pack I'm talking about is the one I pull from this all the time. Oh, here it is. Maybe... No, that's different, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We could do that one. Let's just double check that they've not got anything else, actually, because I feel like that's a bit... not clunky, but it's a bit chunkier. The nightstand is fine, I guess. Maybe if we filter by dark wood, I'll see what comes up. Content, pack... Nope. Colours. Dark brown. Yeah, maybe like one of like this. Because I feel like the bed is a little bit ornate. The nightstands have got a little bit to them, and I felt like that dress was a bit blocky. I kind of picture though, I know nothing really matches, but I think that's completely fine because I kind of picture it. Like I said, this isn't like their first house. They're probably retired at this point. So I believe that they'll have like updated things as and when. Like they wouldn't have just been like, oh, I fancy some new bedside tables, let's replace our whole suite. I think they'd have only replaced them as they broke. So I think it's fine that nothing matches. Maybe the dresser is older, like these are newer, so that's fine. I have put a mirror in the corner, and I always say you shouldn't have a mirror facing the bed, and I do stand by that. But in this room, there's not really anywhere else to put it, so it's going to have to. And then for here, I would like some of like these. I love these. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like a specific lampshade. I love them. They're stunning. They're so expensive though. They are like... Can I move this across, or is it gonna... I need to test that a sim can get through here. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to get through there. What if we... Oh, I don't know if they'll be able to get through there either. I'll test it. I'm not sure if they will. I'll move it if they don't. I'll come back to you at the end and we'll move it if they can't fit through there. I feel like they can. They can squeeze through. And then as a light, I might put like this one. Something a little bit dated. Cool. And then for decorations, let's see if we can get some curtains. I have said the curtains are a bane of my existence. And I do stand by that. But let's just see if we can get some kind of floral curtains in here. See, this is going to be awkward because there's 3 of them, so we're going to need something that's super wide. Maybe that. I know it doesn't fit 100%, but it fits near enough. And then we'll do them in like this creamy colour, I think. Or we could do them in green. Because actually, no. There is green on the bed, but I didn't like that. Abort. And then I think they would have some sort of plant in here. Just because I personally would have a plant in here. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, maybe just like this in the corner. And then I think they would have a lot of wall decorations, because if I know one thing, and I've not been to, like, from the older houses I've been to, they love a knick-knack and they love something on the wall. And I think it's just because like they've collected so much stuff over their lives that they just like to display it. And that's fair enough, because I'm personally exactly the same way. I love clutter. I love having things out of my house. Like, I want somebody to walk into my house and like know exactly like the type of person I am just from the stuff I've put on my walls and like how I've decorated it. So I do love a bit of clutter. I know there are some people who just don't have anything. Oh, they're cute. Maybe we'll do matching like doves. Anything on their walls. Like, they kind of like prefer like more of a show home look. That could never be me. Absolutely not. Okay, cool. So then on top of the dresser, I'm going to add in, I feel like there's a stack of folded clothes. Yeah, I'm going to add in those. And then I'm going to possibly just add in like this little bunny. That's cute. Okay, we'll come back and we'll add some other stuff to it. I just don't want to add... I kind of put in the basics and then... Where did you come from? And then I come back and like finish it off at the end. So that is going to be that for now. And then in the hallway, I would like to add a coat rack if we can. I mean, it's kind of... Ooh, did I spell that right? Coat stand maybe. Nope. Okay, it doesn't like that. Let me go find it. Yeah, it's kind of narrow. So I don't want to put... We can't put too much. But I would like to add something. I believe the coat rack is in this category. Is it? Do you know what? I always lose it. There's two things I'm looking for. I'm looking for a coat rack. I'll take a coat rack. I'll take the shoe stand. And I'll take the umbrella holder. And if I can find any of those... I'm not saying we'll fit all of them in. That's not the coat rack I was looking for, but I'm just going to pull it out. There we go. Found one. Oh my god, let's put this out because I want to give them a nice coal fire. So that's remembering me. I'm going to like... Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to pull some stuff out while I'm like looking. That I think would be good in other rooms. And then we'll come back. And hopefully I'll have found what I need for this entryway. Okay, cool. I found them. They were in this clutter. I pulled out a couple of stuff. I've not gone through the whole catalogue, but I've just pulled out some stuff I think could work as I saw it. So we'll come back to that. And I'm not going to get rid of that. I do kind of want to use this. I'm going to move it though so it's not in front of the window. I think though, if we put it here... Oh, actually, maybe. Yeah, let's pop it here. I'm going to move it away as far as I can from the door. I might shimmy the door across. That's realistic. And then we can put the umbrella stand and then the coat rack kind of like there. What colour do we want for this? I'm thinking just like a dark brown, possibly. Maybe just what it was. Yeah, like that. Let me grab some wallpaper for in like this main room because I feel like that is going to like set the colours and stuff for the rest of it. So I want to get that in ASAP. So what do we have? Oh, that's a bit... I mean, that would work, but I think it's a bit busy. Maybe this one. I'd like to do it in like a colour. We could do that. It's kind of... Let me get in some lights so we can actually see what's going on. Lighting, this one. I'll just put a couple in everywhere. So it is kind of like a blue. I feel like I don't like this colour of the wood though. I like the top. Not a massive fan of that. So does it come in... Oh, maybe a purple. That would have been... That's nice for a bedroom. I might pop that in there. Not saying it's going to stay, but it might... Oh, that one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. So then does this... Like, is there a better colour for it? Maybe just that one. Okay. Right, so for this space, what are we going to do here? I would like to fit in a living area, a dining table, and then possibly some bookshelves or something in this space. So I'm just going to move these out here because these are just kind of things I've pulled out. I'd like to have them to have some of these like Welsh dresser units just because I think that it would fit this house. I might see if I can fit a coal fire here. It kind of looks like there's some space against the window. Nothing huge. Maybe like... Yeah, this one. It's not centered, but neither is a window. I'm going to fix that. I feel like... I'm going to pop in another one. That is realistic because you could do that, but it's like, why would you not center that on the wall? Do you know what I mean? And then, yeah, we'll just do it a darker wood colour. Cool. So they have their like little tools there for it so they can clean it. I think the TV is going to go here and they would 100% have it on a stand. They would not have it on a wall, and I agree with them. And they would, I think they would just have like this. I don't think they'd have anything crazy. I think that they'd be like in the shop like, right, what do we need? A TV stand. Okay, that wooden one is fine. I don't think they'd be like, we need one, a fancy one or like an aesthetically pleasing one. Like they'd just be like, that's wooden, that does the job, that's fine. And most importantly, it's in our budget. We could kind of possibly do something like this, or actually like this. That's a bit, it kind of gives a bit of an older vibe. Yeah, let's do that. And I don't think they'd have a huge TV. I think their TV might be a little bit old. They've obviously upgraded it to a kind of modern one. But I do think it would be it wouldn't be like the current up to date. I think it would be a little bit behind the times. So I'm going to go with that one. And then for the sofa, I just want something that looks like it's very plush. I love this one. This is one of my favourite sofas in the whole game. I'm obsessed with it. I use it everywhere. That's a bit too modern. They're a bit too fancy. So I think we're going to go with one of these. Let's see what colours they have. Yeah, maybe that one in a blue. Because I do think that... and it looks like cushiony. If that makes sense. I think they would have that. I think that sometimes when like when in like old, I want to say olden times, but it's really not olden times. When I say olden times, I imagine like when the war was on. Like that is olden times. But like older people, I feel like would pick their sofa to match their. They'd be like, oh, we've got blue in our living room. Let's buy a blue sofa. That is my train of thought with that. Yeah, and I think they might do that, like a flowery one. Because I feel like also, I mean, my basis of older people is just people in my family and people I've visited and like, just like, do you know what I mean? Like, so I think that when you get older, you tend to remove a sofa and have his and hers armchairs. We don't have enough room for that. So I think they might have kept the sofa just because they've got grandkids. So they'd be like, we need more seating. So they have one her or his armchair. And then the rest is a sofa for the kids to use. What does this look like? Yeah, maybe that one. Okay, cool. They would probably have some decor above there, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it. I just want to get like the basic stuff in that I want in the room, like the core furniture, and then we will come back and we will add in like extras if we have room. So for one of these, I think this one, delete, and this one, they're too fancy. I'm thinking this one. Yeah, I really think that. And it can kind of sit here. Because I think in like a lot of older houses, I've seen where they have like display cabinets like this. And I have 2 Welsh dresses in my house because they were going for a ridiculously cheap price in a charity shop. I brought them, one was a tenner. And I couldn't leave it behind. So I do think that, I'm just trying to think that I kind of want to go down the route of more dark woods. I don't want to be bringing like light woods because I think that changes the tone of the room, and I think darker woods in here is better. And then over here, I think I might just do like a second seating area. So we do need a dining table actually. Maybe we'll put a dining table here. Let's see what we have. I just want like a 4-person one. Let's go to dark wood again. And just see if we've got like a rectangle one. Yeah, I think that. But maybe that tone of dark wood. I'm also going to change the floor, actually. I think the flooring isn't correct. I think I want to go for a carpet. Possibly the same carpet that's in the bedroom. Yeah, because I do think that they might have like just carried it through. And then that one would be separate though, because that was an extension. So maybe they just did that in a cream. Because maybe like this... I can't find it anymore because it's older. But yeah, I do think they possibly would have just carried the same thing throughout. That's the one we've used. I'm trying to double check. There's nothing that's a bit more, I don't know, like maybe this one. Do they have it in like a slightly lighter? Yeah, maybe that. Because it's a bit older like looking, but it's not crazy. I'm going to move that because I feel like this is going to have to go. Actually, let's just remove that completely because let's add the chairs. Because I think that is too narrow. It's not going to go there. It's going to fill the space too much. So we can't put it there. So we're going to have a juggle around and see where we want things. And then let's do... Actually, I'm going to do green because we've kind of got some green in the rug. So we can pull some green in. And the windows are green. So I think if we... What if we like tuck it a bit here? Yeah, we could do that, or we could... I mean, if we shove it in this corner, I feel like it's too much. I tell you what they could have done, though. Let me move that up. I'm going to move this across, because when they were doing this extension, it's not much to block up a doorway and add a new one. So they could have done that, or... What happens if... Is this where it originally was, like, right down the other end? And then this can go here. It is going to be cramped in here, but I think that's fine. I think it's kind of the look I kind of want to go for. Like, it's a bit... Yeah, because it's not the biggest house. and they've got like, they're adding in all this furniture. I think that's fine. I think there's enough room to get around it. Yeah, I think we will do that. And then we'll add something to the centre of the table. My go-to is usually a bowl of fruit or a bunch of flowers. I think that's fine. Okay. Right, let's go into the bathroom. Again, we'll come back and we'll add some decor. I just want to make sure that that is like its final form before I go in and clutter it all up. So for the tiles in the bathroom, I think they would probably just have something quite simple. Possibly just like that. I think that's a bit too modern looking. So is that. These are kind of more tiles for that go outside, I feel like. They could do the check like they've got in the kitchen. I'm going to keep that actually. I think check floor fits it. Or maybe we could do this one in here and then we could do check in here. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. And then on the actual tiles, let's have a think. What would they have? Maybe something like this. Yeah. I think something like that. I don't want anything too, that's a bit wild. I don't want anything too crazy, like, or anything too bold. So we could just do that and have it matching, but I think that's a bit much. I like that. And then let's see what we're going to do. I know the colours aren't exact, but in this game, you kind of have to just accept that. I think they would have this bath. Yep. And then they would have, I think they would have a shower cubicle. I don't think they would have a shower. Oh, look, that's annoying, isn't it? I wish we could flip it. Like, instead of having to, I mean, we could just do that. But I wish we could flip what side the shower goes on. Because I want it to be there. I don't know why. But I feel like the shower has to go up against the wall. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. I'm trying to think. I think that shower, actually, instead. Yeah, we'll just keep it that colour it is. We could... No, it has to come this way. Does it? I'm trying to think now. Wait, how are we going to fit in... Because if we put the toilet here... I'm just going to grab any. We can't fit a sink in. Because we've got these double doors. And if we put the toilet... We can't put the toilet there because it blocks it. Let me have a think. Let me see if I can shuffle this around in a way. We might have to do it like this. I think if we do that... I mean, that is back to front. But I do think they'll be able to use that. The only other thing we could do is that. But I think that looks stupid. Because that needs to be up against the wall, doesn't it? Right, let me just have a little quick play and see if I can figure out a better way of doing this. Okay, I've gone with this. So I put the toilet here with the shower against here, and then we can fit the bath and the sink in there, which is fine. I've added in this sink because it kind of looks a bit older, but I'm not sure. I think this one is too much. But I was also looking at this one. But I don't know if that's like old in a modern way. Do you like where somebody's made a sink recently and made it look as if it's a bit retro? I want something that is retro. So I'm thinking that... I mean, actually, I might do this one. I love these sinks. They're so nice. Yeah, and that matches the bath. And then we've got a shower and... Okay, cool. So again, we'll come back and we'll clutter it up in a second. I just want to get everything in. So for the kitchen, I'm going to do wallpaper. We're kind of running out of options at this point because we've picked so many. I think that's, again, I think that's old in a modern way. I don't think that's old in like a dated way, which is what I want. I think we're probably just going to have to go with something we've already used. We can go with this one and just carry it through into the kitchen. I think that's fine. Because it is this archway, so you can see the kitchen from the living room. Yeah, let's do that. And then I think we'll use the kitchen from... Yeah, we're going to use this... cottage life kitchen. I think let's filter it by that and just kind of, because I want to use the, what's it called too? The fridge and the cottage living. Yeah, I called it cottage life, didn't I? I call things wrong all the time. I want to use the same cooker and stuff. So we have that one, or we have the dark one. I think the lighter one is a bit better. Cool, the lighter one is a bit better, I said. Click that one. Okay, fab. Yeah, like that. And I'm just going to wrap it around completely. And then I'll figure out like where I want things to go and remove them. That is kind of what I do all the time. I like just put like cabinets every single space I'll go in, and then I come in and delete them. So I'm going to delete that one because the sink lives in the center. And then going to delete that one because this is where the fridge lives. And I don't think they'd have a coloured fridge, you know. I know it's available, I just don't see them having it. And then the cooker is going to go there, I think. Yeah, and then what I'm going to put here is some cat bowls. I just think that they would have a cat. I mean, it's just bowls, actually. I'm going to do it for a cat. You could replace them and do them for a dog or anything. And also, if I'm going to put this, if you guys want, I could put these houses on the gallery that I make. And if you're like, I don't want to do it, I like the house, but I don't want it for an old people, then feel free to just renovate it. Like maybe your sim, maybe this was cheap, so like because it's a bit dated and it needs a bit of work, so it's all your sim could afford, so then they've had to come in and like renovate it bit by bit over time. You know, that is always, I feel like that's a fun let's play, like just like trying to save up the money to renovate maybe one room at a time or something. I don't know, let your creative freedoms flow. And then I'm going to add some curtains in here because these ones, they don't quite fit, but we know, we can see what the vision. And I'm going to keep them as that cream colour, actually. And I'm going to come into surfaces, decorations, shelves. This is my favourite shelf. I just think it goes with everything. It's so versatile. Like I think you can make it, well, maybe not like modern, but I think you could make it fit and pretty much any aesthetic. I might move those down a tad. Yeah, just, they look weird. I feel like they kind of look too close together here, but then too far away. Do we need another one? Maybe is that what's going on? They do clip slightly there, which is not great, but unfortunately there's nothing we can do about that. I'll see how it goes. If it annoys me, I might fix it. It doesn't normally do that. Like, these ones are fine. It might be the lighting or something. I am not sure. Okay, so that is the kitchen. I like that. Let's just finish this kitchen. Let me go through and let me pull out some stuff that I want to add to the shelves, to the sides, and then we'll clutter it all up together. Okay, I've pulled out so much stuff. I don't know if we're going to fit all this in. But I think what I would like to do is, it's going to have to go here because we don't really have the most space in this kitchen. But I would like to add in, is it in, I never remember where this is. I think it's in appliances. Yeah, it'll be in there, won't it? Miscellaneous. And then I want to add in, is it not here? I'm trying to find a washing machine. Yeah, there. Washing machine. Because in the UK we have washing machines in the kitchen, and I think they would have one of those. They can kind of use the top of it for like using it, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you would, but it's there. And then we'll add them in a fire alarm, just because, you know, we don't want them setting fires everywhere. Okay, cool. I'm going to move these out of the way so I can start placing some of this stuff on these shelves. So give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to clutter them all up, and then we'll do the countertops together. Okay, cool. Ooh. I've just come and I've cluttered them up as much as I can. So on this side we have some ornaments on the top, and then these I imagine are all their cookbooks, because I imagine the grandma likes to cook. She likes to bake, and these are all her recipes. We've got some jars which might just be full of like some different stuff that she needs for a kitchen, some pet treats, and then this like fancier teapot. And then on this side, if I just put the walls up so you can see, we have some more ornaments at the top. This basket, which is kind of like cleaning supplies, I guess. And then I've also added some gardening things, just because I feel like they don't really have too much storage, so they might just start putting it up on their shelves. Kind of like as if they're like a larder cupboard of some sort. We've got this to make like hot chocolates and drinks, all these spice racks. I feel like this is like a prize casserole dish, all the grandpas. And they like, this has like been used over years. It's like got all like the flavour ingrained on it. So keep it safe on the shelf. And then yeah, just a chicken really. And if you put the shelves up, they kind of look, I don't know why they're hovering like that when you I think it's just because I've got the wall, how I've got the walls. So we'll move on. They're not actually hovering on the shelves, so they are all placed properly. So I'm going to put the cake stand on top of the fridge, just because in my personal opinion that is where it goes. And then we're going to do, I'm going to pop these here, and then I'm going to do like use the thingy to place them properly. I've then got like this condiments thing, because you know the grandchildren I feel like are into, like the grandparents maybe not so much, but the grandkids I think are into all their sauces and stuff, so they have all of those. So I'm just gonna move these out of the way so I can place these a bit better. But yeah, and then I kind of want to get a nice rug in here. Which one was it? yeah, we've kind of got enough space. We've got some space for them to cook still, and like them as in the Sims. So I want to get like an old I could possibly do this one, style rug. Possibly that. We'll keep it as an option. What other things do we have? We have this one, but I think that's a bit fancy. I think we used this one out there, did we? Let's see if we can. Let's actually see what cottage living has. This one, which is huge. What if I make it a bit smaller though? And I kind of want it to be like there, so when they're washing the dishes, they've got something nice to put their feet on. And I don't want bunnies though. Maybe that one. Let's see. That one reminds me of strawberries, like strawberries and cream. Maybe that one. Okay, cool. And then we need some sort of lighting. So I've kind of used up all of the, I'm just making sure that's in the center, all of the options for to put wall lights, I think. Unless we could possibly put a wall light here. Like that, just the one. And I'll do it that cream colour. And then for like their main light, I think I'm going to use this one, and then I'm just going to place it over there. I keep the flat, like the little disc ones in, because I feel like sometimes these lights aren't very bright, so you need that extra boost. And then since there was a plain wall here, I think what I'm going to come in and add is in activities and skills or decorations, there's an, let me get rid of that. Wall decorations possibly. There's a notice board, and oh my god, they're so cute. I'm gonna add these in here. I've got like a plan for out there. Yeah, there's a, oh, let's put one of those there. I think that's cute. Anyway, there is a notice board, and it's got like all stuff pinned to it. Maybe we'll do that calendar too. And I feel like they would use it to keep track of like what all their grandkids are doing, and like all their different activities maybe they're a part of. Is it this? I don't think it's that one. We can possibly use that one. I think it's not that one. It's a rectangular, it's just more this. Yeah, that. I mean, actually I might use this one. It kind of looks like a missing persons thing, doesn't it? I think it's from, it looks more like it's not that. I think that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I think they just use it to keep track of what all the grandkids are doing. Like what I'm going to delete that. I think there's a better one. What events are at, if there's like a sports day or something. And then possibly to keep track of like, the awards they've won, they just put like little memories on there. Cool, I'm going to do one either side of that because I think that looks cute. Right, we'll move on to this bedroom now. Have I added in a door? I thought I had. I have, it's just been funky. So I'm going to keep this as purple. I do like that. And then I'm going to add in 2 single beds. Just because I think sometimes they might have like multiple grandkids over. And I'm going to do that same, oh, I thought the cottage living one had a single bed. We could do these. Maybe let's see what purple things they have. Colours, purple. I would like it to be like an older bed frame, kind of like we had in the bedroom, but there doesn't seem to be one. We could possibly do these. Yeah, let's go for those. I'd have liked those a bit better if they were, what's it called? If that was darker wood, to be honest. But it's fine. We can do it like that, but they would have 2 the same. And then in the centre, we can do this, which I think matches. Yeah, and it can just be like a bedside table for them both. We'll add a lamp into the middle. Lighting, this. Which one would they have? Possibly something a bit like... maybe just something like that. Just like a basic floral purple one. What are the other options? I love this light. We've done that, and maybe we could do this one. Oh, I just popped that somewhere I didn't want it to be. Yeah, maybe that one. Oh, I just delete it. On there, and then I'll change the colour, I think. To, yeah, it's like that grey colour. And then I do want to see if we can get like a really tall wardrobe. Like a really tall one. Sorry, a really skinny one. We have this one from university, but it's just, I just don't think it matches. Maybe this one. As if they've just like found any that will fit. I don't think you'll fit there, no. I think that's going to be our best option. That's too like modern looking. We do have this one, but I think that's too, I don't know, it's too, there's something about it, like the texture on it, that the style of it, it doesn't really fit. I mean, that one doesn't fit either. But I think they would have just found any that fits there, because I think they'd give the grandkids an option to put their clothes out somewhere. And we could kind of just go with something like this, but again, I don't think that fits. I think this is going to be our best option. Oh wait, what about this one? No, you're too wide. Yeah, that possibly, I know it doesn't match, but I think that's going to be the best option, unless we go with this one from University Days. I guess it kind of does look like something you'd get from IKEA. So maybe they just found it and was like, yeah, okay. I think that fits a bit better. So we'll do that one. And then in this corner, I would like to add a plant. We've used that one in the bedroom, so maybe not that one. Yeah, maybe this one. Can we change the colour of those flowers? Oops. I mean, they're not awful, but no, we can't. Okay, that's fine. I might give it the blue thingy though. And then I'm going to put a mirror above there, just so that when they're like leaving in the morning, they can just check that they're all put together in that colour. Yeah, and I think it needs something here. Oh, we could maybe put the cat bed. We could put the little box in with the grandkids. Yeah, maybe let's put the cat bed in here. That's cute. Maybe the cat is like loves staying with the grandkids when they come over. Okay, cool. And then in the centre, I'm going to add in decorations, rugs, and just kind of get something to go here. We could go for like a fluffy rug, but I feel like that doesn't really match. And I know some people are probably like, why would you put a rug because it's carpet? I don't know, I just think a rug sometimes pulls a room together. And even if there is carpet, it doesn't matter, you can have rugs on carpet. We kind of need something a little bit little. What if we just filter by purple and see what comes up? Nothing that's like it's a bit small, but then I reckon if I size it up, yes, maybe just not purple, maybe let's just look for like a cream rug, like a light brown. What do we have here? Nope. Maybe just something, I mean, but then this is going to just blend in with the, maybe that one, yeah. Because I was going to say, if we just do that, it's just blended in with the carpet, and there's no point in having it. And then above each bed, I'm going to see if we can find some sort of picture to go up there. I don't know what of, but, or maybe we'll do this. Maybe the grandparents have kind of let the grandkids pin some posters up above their beds to kind of make it seem like a little bit more homely, and they've just kind of come in and stuck up posters of like their favourite sports teams and stuff. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. And I'm not sure what else we could add in there. I don't think there'd be too much personality in there, because again, I think there's multiple grandkids, so maybe even remove what I've just done. Actually, I don't think so. I think because there is multiple grandkids, I don't think they'd like do anything like that. I do think that they would just I need another vertical one. I think that they would just should we do that, and it could be like the grandparents like watching over them. Maybe that one, because they're the same frame, and it can just be, I don't know, a picture, just pretend it's something else. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, because I think there's so many grandkids, I don't think they'd like personalised it in any way. I think it would just be maybe we'll do, no, maybe I think it'd just be like very basic in here. This one, yeah, that one. Cool. What colours does it come in? Yeah, that. Okay, right, let's go back to the adult's bedroom, and let's kind of add, oh wait, I want to add some curtains if we can, and then we'll go back around and add in those finishing touches that I think pulls the rooms together. They're huge. What about these ones? Yeah, we could do those. I'll have to like shimmy some stuff out of the way. What colours do they come in? Maybe just white? Yeah, maybe just white. Okay, let me just quickly shimmy things so that they're not clipping. Fab. Okay, cool. Give me a second to kind of pull out some stuff for what we can add to this bedroom, and then I'll be back to you. Okay, I've had a flick through, and I don't think this would be like super cluttered as in stuff everywhere. I do though think they would have some pictures on the wall. I think they'd probably have family pictures and also art. So I'm going to add one here, and I'm going to add a landscape one above this. So I'm thinking this one or not. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. Something like that, though, is going to go above here. We need some more pictures, don't we, in this game, man? We don't. I mean, I say as I'm scrolling through loads, but I feel like there aren't any like for like specific. Oh yeah, that maybe that, and that's all their family. That'd be cute. Yeah, there aren't really that many if you want to go for like a specific theme of house. And then possibly here we could kind of do the same. I know these are vampires, but if you no, actually I'm not gonna do that there. I kind of want to do that in the hall. That's cool, but I don't think they'd have that. I think they would, yeah, maybe something like that. I think they would just kind of have like generic art in here. So I'm gonna move that, and I'm gonna move that back out there. I mean, I love that, but would they have that? Dogs playing Jenga? No. I feel like they'd have something like this, but none of these I feel like are big enough. Yeah, okay, maybe that. In like a darker wood though. Okay, cool. And then I feel like we need something here. I might do another cat bed. I know we did one in the bedroom over there, but I feel like they might, like, I don't know. I don't have a cat, but I feel like having 2 cat beds isn't too crazy. So I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to see the colour swatches here because it's kind of hard to see in the actual, like, when you're doing it down there. Maybe just a cream one. Yeah. I think that we haven't done a litter tray is the only thing, but I mean, I don't really know where one would go. I think they're normally in bathrooms, but our bathroom is tiny. Maybe, well, let me get one out, and I mean, is it gross to have it in the bedroom? I feel like yes, but we might be able to fit it in the living room somewhere, which again is also gross. But what if we got this self-cleaning one? Then that might not be as gross. Okay, cool. I feel like I want to put a rug there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to hold myself back, and we're going to move on to the bedroom. Nope, we're not. We're going to move on to the bathroom, and then once we're like completely done, I'll do one final lap and just double check that we have everything. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to move this out a smidge because it is, there we go, clipping. I don't think we'll be able to put any sort of blind on here. Just because of the, I'm just going to say that one, for example. I think the amount it needs to, oh, maybe actually. Nah, it's still clipping. What if I'm trying to think if there's one that like sticks out very slightly less, but they all seem to be massive. What about like, we could maybe do something like that and just like move that up right as far as it'll go into the doorway. Like there. Nah, it is still clipping. Okay, delete. Change my mind. Let's move on. So I'm going to do a mirror above the sink. Let's do possibly this one. What's it got on it? Stickers and stuff. Okay. Will you not go up though? Do I have to look at you in this view? Really? Okay, that's so weird. Why is it like defaulting? I think that's cute because I feel like they could have maybe pictures of each other in there, and maybe they leave each other like notes every morning of like just like little like I love you or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I think that'd be really cute. Okay, I'm gonna give them a, where was it? Appliances extra. They do need a wash basket. Maybe I'll put a wash basket in here. Just put it there. I think this is the bathroom is too small for one, so we can't do one in here. What other access? Let me have a think what we can add in here. We could add in a rug, like a bath mat. So we'll do that. What type of one do I want? Maybe like this one. I know there's a lot of like creams going on in here, but it's very neutral, but I feel like that's okay. For this, like, that's a bit big. I mean, we could size it down, but I don't like the pattern. I think having this be a neutral bathroom is going to be okay. Yeah, okay, cool. And then what else could we add in here? I tell you what I did bring out, actually. I found this dustpan and brush, and I might pop this on this wall here because they don't have any sort of utility or like airing cupboard. So I think maybe they'd keep it in the bathroom. I don't know. Possibly. And then maybe we'll give them I have to keep putting the walls up because I can't see where they need to go. Oh, let's add, I'm going to put these all out and then I'll move them around after. Let's add in a hand towel. What colour should you do? Blue? Yeah, and we'll add it next to the sink there. And then I think they would have, can we add in possibly, I mean, we could remove that and add in these, like, what are they called? Dressing gowns. But I think I like the thought of them having their dustpan in here. You could move it to this, so it's kind of like a full, but I don't think they'd have that. I think they might just keep their dustpan and brush in here. I mean, it's not, I don't know if I've ever seen it before, but these Sims are going to. We could possibly, I don't want to bring stuff out for the sake of bringing it out, if you know what I mean. I did just see something there that I thought could, oh yeah, I was looking at replacing our mirror with that. But I like the thought that they have pictures stuck to it. I think that's so cute. So all I might do here then is bring myself down so I can see, and then add 2 storage units above the bath, because we can't fit in like one of these taller ones. So I think maybe they would just do it like this, and we'll do them blue, I guess. Add in a little pop of colour. And then what we're going to do for lighting in here, I think just something kind of simple. We've been doing this one a lot. Maybe this one, just to mix it up slightly. I feel like that's huge. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So coming back into our living area, let me go through again and just pull out some bits and get some ideas together, and then I'll return to you. Okay, I've pulled some stuff out, and I think I want to add a bookshelf, and I'm not sure where I want to put it, because I don't know if I want to add in a second, like, seating, just an armchair here, or if that's going to be a bit weird to make. Oh, look at those. Maybe we should add in a bookshelf here, and possibly, yeah, just like this one. Just pop it like there. Yeah. Okay, I might just tuck it actually into the corner a bit more, just so it's a bit bigger to pass through. And then I've pulled out so many like bits that we need to kind of figure out where they're going to go. But first, there's a couple of like other items I would like to add in. So I'm just going to move them, attempt to, out of the way. So we need to add in some sort of end tables to here. Just so they've kind of, I'm going to put it here, I think. It'll block off this way, but they can walk around that way, which I think is fine. Just so they've got somewhere to put their cup of tea. So this one is an option. I like that one for this room. This one is an option. What else do we have? Some of these I think are like too big. I don't know. The end table's always massive, I feel like. That one, no. I was like, that one is possibly an option. What is this coffee table? Oh, it's just like base game. I was going to say if it's from a pack, I was going to filter by that pack so we could see if they had a matching one. But I don't think that they do. I might pull out, while I'm in here, a side table, possibly that one. I'm going to put it down there, or that one, or that one. Not all that one. And just see if we can get some more surfaces going on in here for me to put stuff on, because I don't think they'd have shelving like I've done in the kitchen. I think they'd have units rather. Okay, so let's see. Maybe this one, because it has drawers in it, and I feel like they might like the drawers because then they can put like their glasses in there, or like the TV remote, just like put it away. And then do we want to put on there a little lamp? I think we do. And I think we're going to go with, I did see one, maybe this one. Yeah, and then I also pulled out a tiny stack of books, and I feel like that can just sit. Where the hell have I put them? I'm sure I pulled them out. Okay, let's go find a tiny stack of books. They're under there somewhere. I'm sure as soon as I start moving things, they'll pop out. Yeah, I'm gonna add these, but I'm just gonna bring them forwards a bit. Nope, too far. Too far. Perfect. As if they've just like been reading and they've put their thing there. I wish there was like, I don't have like the clutter pack to add like remotes and stuff. I think that would be cool, but I don't have that. So we can't add any of that without mods and stuff. And I don't always like to add mods because I feel like if I put this on the gallery, Is that going to be too cramped if we give them a... Maybe not. Should we do the same as this though? Yeah, I think if I put it on the gallery and I've used like loads of modded stuff, it kind of gets a bit... if someone downloads it and half the stuff disappears, I don't really think that's fair. Maybe we could do like a floral one. I think it looked weird having them the same. Do you come in anything that could potentially match? You don't. I do love that though. That is one of my favourites. I think these square... Maybe we could go with this one that we were going to do for the... That we are going to put for there. Or we could swap them over. Does this come in like a bit of a darker brown? We could put the TV on that. And then have that as our... The TV is now facing the wrong way. As our centerpiece. Now, actually, I'm not going to do one. I think that looks weird. I don't like the runner. It looks weird having both. It looks weird having something different. And there's definitely... I would like possibly a round one. That's cute. But maybe that one, actually. Just something little in the centre, I think. I'm going to keep it as that floral. Does it match? Not 100%, but I think it could work. And on top of it, I'm going to put... That's a bit high. There's my books. I might remove that. Nah, let's get rid of it. Okay, so what else I have is I have this. Nope, wait. Which is like a basket of cushions and throws and stuff. I'm going to size it down because I feel like that's huge. And then I'm just going to pop it here. So, you know, if guests are over, I personally love to sit under a blanket. And I think it's cozy to sit under one. So I think they might have that. I then have this stack of toys that I might just put down here. Because obviously they have grandkids, so they'd have toys here for them. But I don't think... I might get a couple of others. But I don't think they'd like be taken over. I think they'd be contained into one space. So when the grandkids come over, they can pull out the toys and then they go back away. The toys aren't... Maybe give them a toy box too. Does that fit in there? It does. Like, I don't think the toys would be all over the house, or like the evidence of kids would be all over the house. I think it'd be put away until the kids are over here. Maybe I'll size it down just so it's a bit smaller, because I don't think they'd have too many toys here, but I think they'd have some. And then I might do it like one of these, like where it's like a bit worn, because I think it would be the same. Maybe like the first grandkid got it as new, and then every other grandkid has just had the same one, and it's just like been passed down over time. I'm going to add in this little decoration box there. And then here we have, I'm going to size this down, and I'm going to have it as if like one of the grandkids has made it. And also this. So I think these would be on display, and also this. And then these are just kind of, I've just put the cat thing there for now because I don't know where else to put it. These are board games and stuff. I do think that the family would be into board games. Like when the kids come over, I think the grandparents would like play with them, like puzzles and stuff. So what I might do is see if we can fit one of these here. Let's move these out of the way so we can see which one we like the best. Oh my god, I could put out so many. Okay, what do we think of that there? They're glitching, but ignore that because that's not going to stay. What other colours do we have? Okay, I like that. Don't hate that. Let's move that because that's a possible one. What about you? What colours do you come in? I think I prefer the wood on that one. So remove you. Who's next? Put you there. I think it's back to front. Let me spin it around. It is. I don't like this wooden trim. Nope. I think I prefer this one. And then we have one final one, which is this one, which I don't know if it's a bit clunky for this area. No, I'm going to delete that because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, and then I'm going to grab all of these board games and stuff and put them underneath it. And then when the kids come out, they can just, or when the kids come over, they can just like get them out from under here. And they're a bit out of the way now, so like they're not a trip hazard, or they don't need to be out all the time unless the kids are here. So let's spin that one around. Is it going to fit here? Like kind of between the legs? It is. Can it like slide in? Wait, it's clipping at the back. Can you fit in between? I don't know. Let's have a look. I feel like you're clipping, aren't you? Are you? I can't see. Yeah. You are. Okay, so what if we move this like here? And then have this one kind of there. Yeah, that's fine. and then you can just sit in the middle. And then we can bring in some of these handmade objects and just kind of, I'll have to move that one, and just kind of have them on display over here, which I think they would do. I think that'd be really cute. Because I know, right, from personal experience, my grandparents loved it when we... I mean, they acted like they did. I don't know if they actually did. I think they did. They loved it when we made them things that ain't going to fit on. I think that's hovering. Are you hovering? You are. Okay, so they'll go somewhere else. Let's put them back on the floor. I'll figure something else possibly. It might not even need anything. Maybe just that. Will they fit on here without hovering? I don't think they will. I know there's a trick you can do with a what's it called? A shelf, but I've never mastered that one. Okay, you're not hovering on there. What about on here? Oh, they're hovering slightly. You'll never know. I'm going to put those this side. Cool. So we do have a stack of books there, but maybe they can just live on there. Because like this box isn't going to be used unless it's like the holidays. So I don't think it's ridiculous that they've put a stack of books on there. I believe there was something else I pulled out and I stuck on a wall somewhere. Yeah, you. Okay, so on this wall, I think we could make it into like a little bit of a gallery wall / achievements wall. So I think they would have so many pictures of their family everywhere. So that's fine. And then I think they would have also, again, just some stuff that the grandkids have made. Because I think... I do believe that grandparents just love showing off about their grandkids, which is fair enough. Like, maybe that is Christmassy. That I did think of that. I did pull these out before, but I was like, yeah, that's definite Christmas, isn't it? Maybe that's a calendar. That is definitely a calendar. There's no like ambiguity there. We can't be like, actually, it's a calendar, but we're gonna pretend it's something else. It can and only be a calendar. What are you? You're big. Oh my god, they're so cute. Let's try and put these in the kitchen. Because I feel like grandparents love an apron. What colour should we do? Maybe those blue ones. Yeah, adorable. Love that. Okay, what else do we have? Maybe some like, are they called rosettes? Maybe somebody in the family is competitive and they're into some sports, so they've winning. And they've given them to the grandparents. Give me 2 seconds to just kind of pull out some other clutter for the walls and we'll see where we're at. Okay, so I've kind of added this like little wall together. I imagine these are like family portraits. And then this is a collection of stuff like the kids have made. Maybe someone's in the police academy, so they've got their portraits there. And then I know we don't have it. This is like the best I could find. But I feel like these could be like kids' drawings. But yeah, I couldn't really find any actual kids' drawings. So that is what I've done here. On here, I've added loads of photo frames, and I just imagine them filling them up with pictures of all the Sims in their life. Kind of like a little gallery wall. I found these hearts, and I've added them above there, and then the sun above there. But yeah, maybe there needs to be a picture, here, but like an actual, like landscape portrait. Yeah, like that, which this is so expensive. But yeah, something like that just above the fire. And again, let's have a final look and just see. We can fit in these curtains. What do they look like? Maybe just in cream. I would have liked some floral curtains for in here. I think they would have matched. But oh, we have these ones. Let's put that one there. What do they? I think we've used these quite a lot though. So maybe let's just do something different. They're way too big. They're kind of the same. They're too big. Yeah, maybe let's just do these ones, just like little curtains there. And then I'll move this out so it's not like clipping. Okay, cool. So we do need some sort of lights going on in here. We'll do one main light. I know we've used it a lot, but I might go back with... Where is it? This one? Is it that one? I think there's another one actually. We've used this one. And it can go there. And then I might see what standing lamps we've got. We've not really used any standing lamps. And I feel like we could. We could also add something here. I'm just like, any free space. Let's put something there. We'll put that there by the TV. Lovely. We could possibly put a lamp over here. Just there. By the... Yeah, okay, cool. So do we want something here, or should we just have that as free space? Let's see. Let's just kind of, for example, put this there and see how that looks. We can maybe put a desk there, just so then they've kind of got access to a computer. Maybe I don't want anything too chunky though. That's the thing, because yeah, I feel like this is getting narrow now. So maybe not a desk. What else could we get? Let me go have a look, see if there's any other things I can think to just add there. Okay, I've just added in another wash dresser. It does get a bit tight there, but I think it's fine. If I move it over slightly maybe, and then maybe push this forwards a bit. I think there's room for your sim. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then the only other thing I was thinking of changing is this. Oh, what's that? Like a little trolley. Because I don't know how well I like it. I don't know if they'd have... Maybe this goes a little bit better. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of the colour. That's the only thing. It's very orange. Possibly that one. I mean, can we not just have a plain wooden unit? Like, is that not something we can ask for? That's going off something different now. We're losing the clothes rack category and delving into, I don't know, like bookshelves or like display units. Maybe we'll just go with this one. I think it looks a bit better. I'm just not sure on the colour. I wish we just had a solid colour. Like, why do we need those accents? Do you know what I mean? And maybe this one over here instead of this one. I think that's going to look better. Yeah. Shuffle that along. Shuffle that along so it's not clipping. Let me check my curtains again. Okay, cool. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to figure out what we're going to do with the garden, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, cool. So outside on the patio there, I have just added a table so that the grandparents can sit out and watch when like the kids are playing. I've put down a picnic basket. I need to place that somewhere. I just put it down so I could like remember to put it. And then I've put like the flower beds. I've just bordered them at the front. I think it just looks a little bit nicer. And then also on the porch set, I've added in some plant pots so they can grow their own flowers and stuff. And then around the corner I just kind of made like a little section for the kids. There wasn't like the grandkids, there wasn't too much space, so I did in a swing set. I did try and add in like the monkey bars or something like that, but it just wasn't fitting in the space, so I ended up adding the paddling pool. It'd be good if there was like a sand pit, but I personally don't have any of the packs that I don't even know if there is a sand pit, but I don't know, it's not available in any of the packs I have. And then I added in a couple of bikes there. And then on the path, I just added a little bit of dirt because I feel like where they'd been swinging and like running up and down, it'd get a little bit muddy. So let's go into the house and kind of see our final view of it all. You're going to have to excuse me because I find this view very hard to control. So let's go in and have a look. Okay, cool. I've kind of found a view where we can actually see. So coming into the entryway, kind of, we have somewhere for them to put their coats, their umbrellas and like their shoes, that kind of thing. And then we have the storage cabinet where they've got, I think it's the wrong way, so I need to spin that around, and they've just got all their puzzles and jigsaws and like activities that to do with their grandkids underneath. So swinging around into the master bedroom, they have everything they need. They have their bed, a little cat bed, some art. We actually have curtains in here, and yeah, I'm happy with this. I like the twin doves on like either side of the bed. I don't think it'd be too cluttered in here, so I think it's like the right amount. And then leaving out the bedroom, we enter like the living area. We have a lovely bookcase there with some more decoration things for like Christmas and stuff. A lamp, of course, our gallery wall of all like their proud moments with their family. A table, and then coming in, we have another storage unit. Oh, we've covered up our pictures. Okay, I need to move those. And then we have our living room with a lovely fireplace, some seating area. I might move the photos over to that wall. And then a second wash dresser over there because I feel like they would have a lot of storage. And I know it feels a bit cramped, but that's what I was going for. I feel like that's how these old houses look. And then the bathroom is kind of basic, I will admit that, but we have a bath, a sink, a shower and a toilet, everything you need. And we have a little bit of clutter in there, but nothing too much. And then going on into the kitchen here, I need to do something with that litter tray. I can't find a place for it. Maybe we'll just get rid of it. In the kitchen, we have some shelves with some decor, cookbooks, pet treats, that kind of thing. We have our oven, our lovely countertops, and then swinging around, we have our washing machine, fridge, some more clutter, and then, of course, our calendar so you can keep track of everything that the kids are doing. And then those little aprons I added at the end, which I think are so cute, and I can just imagine them using them to, like, bake with the grandkids when they come over. And then finally, going in here, we have the second bedroom. Oh, I need to remove that. I never even noticed there was a window there. That's from when we did the extension. So it's got a couple of beds so we can have some grandkids over, a cat bed, a little bit of decor, and then a dresser. And yeah, I think that's it. I think this turned out really good. I really like it. You'll have to let me know what you think, though. I'll make those changes before I pop it up on the gallery that we just spoke about. But yeah, I think this turned out well, and I like how it flipped, but you guys let me know. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!